I said space and that time shit. Putting them tricks in the space. Putting them tricks in the way. And they grab their cat. I blow you faggots away. Cause I'm on some other next level shit. Say it, but yucky, forget shit.
Hi Rainbows, how are you? Happy Pride. I'm assuming most of you are at Pride events today. I can hit pause, honest to goodness. So I hopefully will get to talk to all of you later, and you'll be watching this with bated breath. Hopefully you're not getting rained out in New York, because I understand lots of rain today. That was K2 Cocky with Bubble Boy Squared, off his brand new release of the deluxe edition of Spice Cadet Squared, and it has 16 tracks, and that was Bubble Boy by K2 Cocky. So for our announcements today, July 5th, right around the corner, literally right around the corner. I'm trying to find my mouse right now. And for the submissions for 30 the Pilot, music submissions, all LGBT artists are looking for music. You know, this is my second time shooting this, because the first time I tried something new and it didn't quite work. So right now my brain is now fried, because I said it all so perfectly the first time. So now my brain is fried, and you're just going to get me fried, because that's just the way it's going to go, because I did it really good the first time. So, don't forget, 30 the Pilot, the email address is in the box below, and send in your submissions. All my music people, send them in. It can't hurt. Send it in, July 5th. And don't forget, the song Know Me is by the Kiffness. He says that he will do the proceeds from the streams of the songs, give it to Nomi and her family. I included the YouTube video so you can understand what Nomi's life is like and what it is for her family. So I know it's an instrumental, but it's a short one. So play it while you're in the shower, while you're sleeping. It doesn't really matter. Just play and help along. Let's talk some web series stuff. See, this time I'm like flowing through this stuff. Okay, so Degrassi, The Next Generation. I started with season 10 because that was what they were throwing at me the day I happened to look. They post their episodes on Friday, and they do not do it in order, and they post a plethora of them. So once again, on my on my channel, I put a playlist out. It says Degrassi TNG for The Next Generation season 10, and it's all put in order. Now, with Degrassi, it started off really hopeful. They had a queer quarterback who was in the closet, who felt threatened by a new kid coming in who knew his secret, and he was going to out him if he didn't say, hey, let Jesse be the quarterback. So he hazed him, and then they were going to not let the football team play. So he outed himself to his teammates and said that he was queer, that he hazed the kid, so he got a 5-game suspension. And then we never heard from him again. Like, there was no follow-up to the story as to how did his teammates feel about him being queer, his family, the school, anything. Like, this kid just stepped into his shoes and everything was fine. And we never heard from the kid again. So that was weird. Then later on, there's a story of Andy, I want to say, and it's horrible because I remember the mistake name. So there's this kid Andy you see hanging out with another kid, and I guessed what was going to be going on right away, and it was confirmed when a teacher for the dance class called out Gracie Torres. Aunt Gracie Torres. Oh, wait, I've got another class attendance roster here. Andy Torres. Andy raises his hand, says it's him, and then so the class goes on. The teacher has an interaction with Andy. Not like an identity interaction, but, instruction, put your arm here. So there's a face with a name and all of that. Next class, the teacher does the same thing. Now, I know for every class I've ever been to, because I have an odd name, the teacher has put like a notation or something so that you know the correct pronunciation of a name or whatever. And so I just find it odd that the teacher kept making the same mistake. But I don't know whether the show was doing that to emphasize the Gracie-Andy connection so that we would know, or so that the students would figure out. It's just, I don't know. It just seemed like bad writing to me, or a bad, poor teacher. I wasn't sure if they were trying to emphasize that part of it. But other than that, there's no other LGBTQ story, which is unusual for Degrassi. I've seen other seasons, and there have been more. And Andy, of course, has a crush on a girl who so far has been into guys, as far as I can see. So I don't know where that's going to go. But like I said, every Friday there's a plethora. It's a teen show, so you don't really see a whole bunch of stuff. But it's a teen show. It's about 22 minutes, and you'd have to space out, when. But like I said, it's bingeable TV. If you've got nothing on the weekend, or it's raining during the week, or whatever, you watch it. I put all of the episodes in the order that they publish them, because they're all numbered. So it should make it easier for you to just go to the channel, my channel, and hit play for that playlist, and you should be able to see them all. The next show is Tales in the City, which is airing on Netflix. I wanted to like it because I love Ellen Page. And I can't say I don't like it. What I can say is I did not see the 3 previous miniseries. So I'm clueless as to what any of the context everybody is talking about. And the sex scene between Ellen Page and the actress from Girls was supremely disappointing. The men's sex scene is fine. I mean, they're skin and having lots of sex. But when it comes to the women, fully clothed and not even any depth or length to it. So it's been extremely disappointing. There is a storyline that I like, and if they could just take that storyline out, and because it's a brand new storyline, and make it, I'd be interested in that right at the moment. And because I kind of wonder about this question. It was 2 lesbians. One decided to go through the conversion process and through transitioning and become a man. And they start the episode where they both don't feel queer anymore. The lesbian does not feel like she's a lesbian because she is now with a man. And the man does not feel like a lesbian anymore or queer. So they feel like they should be wearing signs or labels that say, hey, we're queer. And they're both feeling uncomfortable with the fact that, are they queer anymore? Or, and I think that's such a great storyline, and I want to watch it. I have a couple of friends who have gone through this process, and for me, I did not feel comfortable asking that question, but it's a question I wanted to ask. So because I always say, going the other way, which I get into an argument a lot about. If a man transitions into a woman and is dating a woman, it's 2 lesbians. And, a woman's a woman, going to date another woman, two lesbians. You're both queer. But when it comes the other way, a man is a man, and if the man is dating a woman, then makes you heterosexuals. So I find that question and that storyline very fascinating, and I wish or I should watch the other 3 miniseries. So if I can find it, I will, and then I'll go back to the Tales in the City on Netflix. If anybody knows where to find the links or something, I'm going to actually check out my library and see if they have the original. But if anybody knows of any links where I can watch it, just stick it in the comments and I will watch it. But for right now, I truly cannot recommend or not recommend the Tales in the City on Netflix. The Feel Show. Intense sometimes and funny other times. It's nice to see Sarah Ramirez this season. She's brought a lot to the episodes that she has been in. She's brought some humor. I particularly like the baggage one. I thought the boxes behind her, I thought that was hysterical. Today's episode is about family, and it's an intense one. I think she's been a great addition to it, and I think if you haven't seen it, there are some very short pieces, and others, are much longer. Not long, but I just think what a phenomenal idea for a daily dose of humanity, and I'm going to miss it once it's gone tomorrow. Hot Summer Days aired their second episode yesterday, lit as fuck. Now, in the last episode, the airing you did not see, I had a light bulb moment about this episode, and it was awesome. Okay, so I originally said that I didn't really get the episode, and I felt it was slow, and then I had this aha moment that maybe everything seems surfaced and empty, because when you go to a party, it pretty much is surface at a party. And that maybe that was the point of the episode, was for it to be surface and for you to get the top level. So you get, one person having sex, you get, you find out that Zoe is real and that she's coming, and you get the illusion that there might be a problem further down the road. And then you find out another couple has solved their problems, but you can obviously tell that there are issues there because of what happens within the episode, if you're paying attention to the dynamic of it. But because of it being a party, everything is very surface and everything is fine, and so it seems like the party is lagging and there's no real point to it. But you have to kind of see beyond that. And hopefully I've got all that right. So if Jenna writes in the comments, yay, Phoebe, you got it, we're good. And if she doesn't write in the comments, we know she doesn't watch my show. Okay, the finale flunk this morning. Oh my God, I'm still a Dangrid fan. Just saying. I don't want to give anything away, but Stella's a dick. Love the actress, but Stella is a dick. I don't want to give anything away if you haven't seen it yet. By the end of the show, I think there's really only 2 people who kind of got their shit together, but nobody else does, in my opinion. That wasn't what the cast thought. The cast said that nobody, everybody seemed to be in flux, but I didn't think so. I think 2 people kind of got their thing together, and you can tell whether you disagree or not in the comments. But what they want you to do for a promotion of season 2 is to write in their comments, ask for more show, ask for season 2, and list 3 things you liked about the show that you'd like to see next season. So let's flood the comment section, prop it up. Me, I only wrote one thing. I wrote dang grid, because that's all I care about. Because I already voted on another thing that said Stella should get her own show. She could buy. But yeah, for me, it's all dang grid, though. I don't know, dude. Seriously. When you see this episode, I don't know if I was Danny. Dude, I don't know. I don't know. I'm really going to have to shoot a live show, and we're all going to have to talk about this stuff, because this is hard. Hard. Okay, so, once again, my playlist of all of the LGBTQ first episodes is out there. I did watch the Dallas Housewives. So they put a couple episodes on YouTube, and then the rest of them they put somewhere else that you have to pay for. I personally did not think that the cost that they were stating was worth the cost of the episodes. That's me. You could be completely different. There was another show, really great first episode. They wanted $30 for the rest, but they didn't tell you how long the episodes were. And I don't pay $30 for vagueness, so I'm not recommending that show or even naming the show at all. Right now, I'm watching Let's Be Real, season 4. That one kind of seems like I'm going to recommend. I want to watch seasons 1 through 3, but season 4 is airing right now. And it's a very violent show. Stabbings, guns, drugs, sex. Why is it they always show more for male sex than they do for female sex? Is it this that actresses are more prudes than men? Or is it because men can take off more clothes than women can? I don't know. It's just weird. But yeah, so there's that. Let's Be Real and The Wives. So that would be it. And all of the links information is down below so that you can check all that stuff out. And we are closing today's episode again with K2 Cocky and his one of his songs off his new LP, a 16-track Spice Cadet Squared Deluxe Edition. He offers it on Bandcamp, though I'm playing the tracks for you on SoundCloud, where you can stream them. You can also stream them on Bandcamp too. And I don't know if he's still offering this deal, but I got it for free on Bandcamp, the whole deluxe edition. So I don't know whether he's still offering it that way. You know, I hate when everything goes low. You get so many messages in between that everything's all kind of crazy. And then you don't get it. You know, everything doesn't go back the way it's supposed to. I had this all set up nice and sweet the last time. But of course, does it go sweet this time? No, it doesn't. And we are playing All Our Life. K2 Cocky.
I'm ballin' like Spotty, I'm winning like Charlie, I'm in like Holly, yeah. This ballin' life, you ballin' like, I'm ballin' like Spotty, I'm winning like Charlie, I'm in like hallelujah. This ballin' life, you ballin'
Thank you, Rainbows, for watching. I will see you next week. Love you guys. Happy Pride. Hope you guys are having fun this weekend. Stay smart. Stay safe. Wear dental dams.